talk about James Harden and for a Chris Paul swap. You hear talks about that might happen. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So yeah, you hear rumors about that swap could be coming. James Harden wanted to go to Phoenix, but you know, Chris Haynes reported that he wanted to kind of play. He wanted to go somewhere where he can be a contender, but kind of still play his brand of basketball. And that's, you know, dominate the ball, score, and not be so much of a facilitator. He's a good facilitator, to me. He might be a better facilitator than scorer. You know, so. But, I mean, Philadelphia don't lose nothing. I mean, they don't lose James Harden for nothing, so. Could work if you want to go to Phoenix. My thing about it in Phoenix, I don't know how that works. It all depends on what they can break down DeAndre Ayton contract into, and then it all depends on what they can put around them. Because it's gonna have to be somebody that can defend the rim, rebound, guys that can defend and shoot threes. And probably somebody off the bench who could just get their own bucket. So, I just don't think that's the way to go. To be honest. Can't count on Harden. He don't defend. Can't count on KD. Can't stay healthy. You know, nobody know it, but KD been on his prime ever since he blew his Achilles out. You can tell he can't take nobody off the dribble no more, so he's going to change his game to being more like Kevin Garnett. A little bit face up, kind of to do what Kobe did at the end of his career and Jordan did. Be more crafty, kind of be more like Paul Pierce. Find creative ways to get your shot off without depending on athleticism. But on the 76ers side of things, one thing Chris Paul going to bring to the 76ers is he gonna help Joel Embiid get even better, and he gonna make Tyrese Maxey into a star. You see what he did for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. See what he did for Devin Booker. I mean, imagine what he gonna do for Tyrese Maxey, and he not gonna take a hell of a lot of shine away from him either. You want Chris Paul for about 40 to 50 games. That means Maxey gonna have an opportunity to straight up break out and be a full-fledged superstar. Fuck an all-star, he could be a superstar. He could be one of the best players in the league because he's a great defender and he got the whole offensive package. He can score it. He can get to the paint. He can get to the line. He can straight up shoot it. So it might be a blessing in disguise to get rid of James Harden. Now, can they get rid of that Tobias Harris contract and put a few more pieces around them to get some stability behind Chris Paul? That's the question. If they get somebody to absorb that contract, or they can take that contract and break it down into multiple pieces, I think 76ers the favorite to win it next year out of the East and maybe the NBA. But he gonna help Maxey get to another level. He gonna help Joel get to another level. They're gonna be a better team, you know. But it's all about managing Chris Paul. But the nutrients that he gonna give that team, you know, from his experience, you can't get that nowhere. You can't get that from a coach. You can't get that from every player. You can't get that from Harden, you know. So he can play on the ball, off the ball. You know, Harden in Phoenix, that ain't gonna work. It ain't. They gonna have to get too many pieces around them, and you depending on choke artist James Harden, and then you depending on 60% of what KD used to be. It's not enough. KD got to completely change his game. They got to manage KD. They got to ride Book, Harden, and the rest of everybody else. Then you got to move. You got to make sure you move Ayton, get the right people around them. Too much to go through. Too much. Too much. Then you got to compete with teams like Denver, who they young Ain't no adjustment period. Ain't no clicking period. They got a nucleus of talent that know how to play together and gonna get better without ego. So they got camaraderie. You know, they got no egos as of right now. They got a selfless superstar in Jokic, another selfless superstar in Jamal Murray. They got a good coach. You know, they got guys who are willing to play their role. That's hard to beat, bro. On top of that, they got two bona fide superstars in Jokic and Murray. That's selfless. That's gonna be the all-star team full of talent like Phoenix every time. And they young. And they didn't pay their dues and went through their trials and tribulations. You can't buy that unity. You can't buy that. So they got to make sure they put the proper team together. You got to make sure you manage people, manage some of these guys' minutes. It's too much. Too much got to go right. Got to make sure a couple mofos get injured out west. But for both teams, good deals. Real good deals. Because what Chris Paul going to do for Philadelphia is going to be some bananas. For sure. I think I'll have Philly being a favorite. You know, depending on what happened with Damian, you know, he kind of like, I don't want to go to Boston. Can't blame him. You know, in a great place for black people. At all. You know, see what happened with Jaylen Brown. I mean, I'm just thinking he might go out to Minnesota with Anthony. And the Karl Anthony Towns deal. That's what I'm thinking. So that makes the most sense. We have to see kind of, you know, where it goes. But yeah, I think it's a good deal for both of them. It ain't a fair deal, but James Harden ain't no spring chicken either. At all. He ain't no spring chicken. He's like an old rotisserie chicken that's past its expiration date at Walmart. So, but we have to see. But I like the deal for both. Chris Paul, I think he need to go to a contender like Philly. And Philly got to break down Tobias Harris' contract. Phoenix got to break down DeAndre Ayton contract. So it's going to still be work that need to be done. Ayton shit the bed, boy. That nigga heart pump pink Kool-Aid right now, bro. Real talk. You know, something about them dudes, him and DeAndre Drummond, bro. Something missing. They ain't got that fire. That fire and desire. And I ain't talking about Rick James and Tina Marie. What? We have to wait and see, man. We go up in Sam's Club, bro, on a Saturday. Wish I should have just came in the morning. Or went out to the suburbs. Going to the suburbs, going the completely other way. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. And that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.